Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today I want to show you a 2016 Kawasaki Vulcan S ABS, and this is in the orange, and I'm going to have to look up and see exactly what this color is called. I know I never know what the colors are called exactly, but this is really a new orange, this kind of matte finish, golden burnt orange, and boy, it really, I don't know if it's just because it's out in the sunlight, but it really looks great. Almost like an orange anodizing. The color is what it looks like. It's paint, it's not anodized, but that's the look that it really has. I don't know if it's transferring to the video real well how this color looks, but it's absolutely really a pretty color. I like it a lot. Anyway, so the 2016 Vulcan S Cruiser from Kawasaki. Boy, there's a lot of things I like about this bike. Of course, has our 650cc parallel twin that we use in the Ninja 650 and in the Vulcan S, and was used in the ER6N, and then of course now in the Vulcan S. I don't know what I just said a while ago, but Ninja 650 versus ER6N, and now the Vulcan S. But 650cc parallel twin, dual overhead cam, 4-valve per cylinder, fuel injected, and this is a 6-speed transmission. And one of the things I love about this motor is that it has a cassette type transmission, and without boring you, I'll try to explain what that is. But normally, to service the transmission on one of these motorcycles, you've got to completely remove the engine from the frame and totally disassemble the engine. With this bike, with the cassette type transmission, you can service the transmission without removing the motor from the frame. Anyway, it's a cool feature. I really dig it. I just love that about these bikes. Not that you'll probably ever need to do that, but if you did, you could. And so I really like that. Of course, this is a similar platform to the Ninja 650, the Versys, those bikes that I mentioned earlier, with the kind of trellis type frame, meaning the frame doesn't come down below the motor. The motor is kind of a stressed member in the frame. It has this horizontal rear shock on it there. The swing arm. One of the things I really dig about this bike, besides the 6-speed transmission and the peppy motor, is that it has 17-inch alloy wheels, and so that lets you have radial tires instead of bias ply tires. Most cruisers have bias ply tires on it, and that really helps the handling. Got a single disc in the front. This particular bike is ABS, and there are some ABS and non-ABS versions. I really like the ABS. I think it's a great feature. It's only I don't know, $300 or $400 more money for the ABS, and I think it is absolutely worth it. But so 17-inch wheels, radial tires, liquid cooling, fuel injection, 6-speed transmission, cassette type transmission, ABS brakes, and then this bike has what we call the Ergo-Fit system. So with what Kawasaki has done here is they've given you basically 3 different configurations you can put the bike in, and I guess you can do a variation of those configurations, but there's 3 different positions you can mount the foot pegs in. Right now it is in the mid-reach, but you can move the foot pegs backwards or forward. So back for reduced reach, forward for the extended reach, and then there are 3 different seats. This is the mid-reach seat, and so there is a extended reach seat that would have a smaller bolster here, and probably is even a little taller, and so that would help those with longer legs. And then there is a reduced reach seat that would have a larger bolster, would be lower and a little slimmer through here to help a shorter rider reach the ground. And then there are 2 different handlebar options. For mid-reach and extended reach, we use the stock bars, and then there are some bars that are come back towards you a little better for the reduced reach. And when you buy one of these, they'll set it up in the configuration that you need at the dealership before you leave here. You'll get it set up exactly for you. So you won't get all 3 seats, you don't get both sets of handlebars, but you'll get the ones that you need. And very cool feature. So the bike that can fit you, be tailored just to you. These do not come with a passenger seat or passenger foot pegs. Those are an option. What I've been doing for the customers who have bought these and want to add the seat and the passenger footrest is we've been giving them a really big discount, so basically selling to them at cost on that seat and the foot pegs if they want to add them. So if you're interested in one of these, you want to add those, I will be happy to do that for you. Just give me a call and I'll get you the price on them. Let's see what else. Really cool looking headlight, adjustable levers, pretty standard controls. It does have hazard lights as well as a pass light that you flash the high beam. An adjustable lever so you can adjust the reach from the grip to the lever. Instrumentation, got a analog tachometer with a digital readout on the speedometer, and then this is going to have fuel gauge also, as well as speedometer, odometer, trip meters, clock, all of that good stuff. These will run an 87 octane gas. You do not need premium fuel. Of course, it has the locking gas cap. Other cool thing I like about the Vulcan S's is they have the little place where you can mount swing arm spools, so you can actually use a rear stand like we do with the sport bikes on these bikes, and of course you could use a front stand too, but that'll make it really nice for doing chain lubrication adjustments. And speaking of that, this bike is chain drive. It does have an O-ring chain, so the O-ring chains just occasionally are going to need some maintenance as far as lubrication and an occasional adjustment, depending on how much you're riding it and what conditions you're riding. But all in all, those chains are not a real big problem. They last a long time because they're very high quality. All right, well, these are really fun bikes to ride. Very comfortable. Like I said, that's a very peppy, spunky motor. The Vulcan S 650 motor, excuse me, really runs good. Really dig this bike. If you're interested in one of these, you have a motorcycle license, we'll be happy to put you on one, get you a test drive on it. We try to keep one of these on the showroom floor in each configuration, so you can sit on all three configurations and find the one that fits you the best. But if you're interested, definitely come see us. Like I said, test drive, let you sit on the different configurations and find the ones that fit you. All right, that's a look at the 2016 Vulcan S ABS in the orange. We are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com, by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help just any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.